What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and if you're not, you already know what to do. Smash that like button. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are back on WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. I don't even know what episode this is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. But what I do know is that we will be traveling down to the hottest party of the summer, y'all. SummerSlam is among us, and I cannot wait to give you guys these great matches that I cooked up on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. All right, go ahead, head to your kitchen, grab some snacks and a nice cold drink, grab your favorite blanket and curl up, and let's get into WWE 2K25. All right, y'all, welcome to Monday Night Raw with your favorite general manager, the Ghost. This is the Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam, so I can only imagine how crazy things are going to be on this show. All right, let's go and hop into it. Starting it off hot here tonight, representing the Street Profits, B-Fab. She will go one-on-one against Stephanie Vicker, and Stephanie Vicker has been pretty damn good since her Monday Night Raw debut. All right, I believe she's undefeated. I believe she is undefeated, but she's doing tremendous things right here on the Red brand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, starting it off, B-Fab, Stephanie Vicker, and your winner is. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see this coming. All right, shout out to B-Fab. She handed Stephanie Vicker her first loss. Great job for B-Fab. Great job for the Street Profits. It's crazy though. B-Fab is the only person in the Street Profits to have a victory since I started Universe Mode. That's crazy. That's crazy. Match number 2. We got some tag team action for your ass as the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, take on the Hurt Business of Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. Low-key, the Hurt Business is doing a lot better than I thought they would. The Good Brothers, they're undefeated. You know what I'm saying? I believe the Hurt Business is going to hand them their first L right here, right now. But let's see what happens. Hurt Business, Good Brothers, and your winner is. Just like I drew it up, the Hurt Business, what they do, y'all? We hurt people. We hurt people. And Saturday at SummerSlam, Kevin Owens is the number 1 contender to take on Jey Uso, United States Championship on the line. All right, there is a stipulation to that match that will be addressed at SummerSlam. But tonight, Kevin Owens is going against the United States champion twin brother. All right, Jimmy Uso, Kevin Owens, and your winner is. And Jimmy Uso getting the victory over Kevin Owens right here on Monday Night Raw. Was Kevin Owens focused on Jimmy Uso, or was he distracted by Jey Uso being out there? All right, Kevin Owens, hopefully he got your head screwed on right, because this is your last chance getting the United States Championship, my dog. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a triple threat match. Now, the winner of this match will go on to SummerSlam to face off against Natalya, who has had a tremendous reign as Women's United States Champion, might I add. These 3 competitors before you will battle it out in a triple threat match where the winner will determine who's going to SummerSlam to face off against Natalya. We got representing Toxic Attraction, Miss Mandy Rose. We got Roxanne Perez. And we got Tiffy time. We got Tiffany Stratton, ladies and gentlemen. Which one of these ladies is going to SummerSlam to face off against Natalya? And it looks like Roxanne Perez has done the unthinkable, and she will be going to SummerSlam to face off against Natalya, Women's U.S. Championship on the line. Shout out Roxanne Perez. We got Mrs. Money in the Bank in action right here tonight on Monday Night Raw, accompanied by her tag team partner, Ash by Elegance, Miss Money in the Bank, Timeless Tony Storm will be going one-on-one against Liv Morgan right here tonight on Monday Night Raw, and your winner is. Unfortunately, Mrs. Money in the Bank could not get the job done. Liv Morgan victorious over this one. As by Elegance, I don't know if she was trying to help her partner out. Maybe she a little jealous because Tony Storm has got the briefcase. And Ash by Elegance, she really hasn't done too much since we started Universe Mode. I'm going to be honest. And coming your way next, we got tag team action for your ass as the House of Black, Malachi Black and Draven, accompanied to the ring by Murphy and Maya Black. They will be taking on the Creed brothers, representing American Made, accompanied to the ring by Chad Gable, who's not El Grande Americano, by the way, and Ivy Nile. All right, 2-on-2 action, tag team it up. Let's get it going, y'all. And your winner is. And it looks like House of Black is going to be victorious in this one. Malachi Black and Draven getting the job done. Low key, y'all see the vision? Because I see the vision. All right, if I'm seeing what you seen and you seeing what I'm seeing, yup. And ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this, all right? One of these ladies will be going to SummerSlam to face off against Bayley with the Women's World Championship on the line. Could it be her former tag team partner, Io Sky? Or could it be the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley? Mommy. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is. And Rhea Ripley will be going to SummerSlam to face off against Bayley, World Women's Championship on the line. Could we have a brand new Women's World Champion in Rhea Ripley come Saturday at SummerSlam? Or will Bayley retain? I guess we could have to wait to find out. But what's that? Ladies and gentlemen, it appears we got some action going on backstage. If we can get some cameras back there, let's go check it out.
Hey, hang on a second, guys. It seems like, oh man, they couldn't wait any longer. They're already tearing.
And here we go, y'all. The Ghost beating Jugga Jay's ass. Jugga Jay tried to sneak him backstage. The Ghost not going for it. Big time body slam. Big time European uppercut.
He's ready to show his opponent.
The Ghost is tired of Jugga Jay after he embarrassed him at WrestleMania last year.
Uh-oh. And a suplex.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the Ghost is Mr. Money in the Bank. If I was him, I would focus less on Jugga Jay and focus more on getting a championship. But again, the Ghost felt embarrassed at WrestleMania. And here comes Jugga Jay on the offensive now, putting a hurting on the Ghost. Stomping the life out of him. Could this be the Jugga switch? No. Jugga Jay looking to powerbomb the Ghost, but the Ghost fights back. That could have been deadly for the Ghost. What a big boot to the face of the Ghost. It is not looking good for Ghost right now.
Oh, the power.
Big time gut-wrench powerbomb on top of all that stuff right there. And now the Ghost fights back once more.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
These two have been battling it out for so long now. I'm talking about decades and decades and decades. Where's the Ghost taking Jugga Jay? Jugga Jay sidestepped the super kick. The Ghost was ready to put him down right there. Unlucky on the Ghost.
Full Nelson applied. The Dragon suplex.
What a move. What a suplex. Here comes the Ghost Big time German. Big time German.
He is stalking.
And it looks like the Ghost is ready to put Jugga J down for good. And a big time spear. Here we go, y'all.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Oh my gosh. What a power bomb by the Ghost to Jugga J. On top of all these boxes and crates and whatever else is down there. It is not looking good for Jugga J right now. And it looks like the Ghost was going for a RKO or a net breaker. Jugga J had his number on that one.
He's got him where he wants him.
Another power bomb. Big time power bomb by Jugga J. Jugga J could be going for it right here. The power and the strength. There we go. Big time spin around power bomb. Is Jugga J thinking about? Jugga J is thinking about going high risk right here. It's never a good idea.
And he's made it up the service ladder.
But the Ghost is up and on his feet.
Only going to escalate the situation. Now finds himself in quite the precarious.
And now the Ghost has the upper hand once again.
Got the leg. Ouch. Ooh, a dragon screw. That would destroy a knee. Duking it out, trying to keep their footing in the process.
The Ghost now has a metal trash can. Maybe he decided against it. And now it's the Ghost that's going high risk. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, high risk normally equals high reward.
And now that he's up there, what's he gonna do? Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
And the Ghost with a counter. I thought that was going to be it for the Ghost. I'm not going to lie.
It could be disastrous.
The Ghost taking the elevator. Where could he be going?
He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
Now Jugga J coming down on that ladder. What a super kick. What a super kick by the Ghost to Jugga J. He never saw it coming. And now the Ghost is grabbing a ladder. I said ladder, I meant table. I'm just so happy.
Hoisted up high here.
And now Jugga J with a counter of his own. Things not looking good for the Ghost right now. Jugga J, sleeper slam on the Ghost.
Look at this.
Jugga J going for a dominator, no. Jugga J going for another spin around power bomb. I don't even know if the Ghost knows where he is right now. The fans are asking Jugga J to do it one more time.
Calculating the next move here.
Look at the strength of Jugga J. Military press. And it was on Friday Night SmackDown when we seen the Ghost return. And he made a promise that he would make sure that Jugga J does not win a championship this year. Don't know how successful he's going to be in that, but right now, the Ghost is not looking successful at all.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Military press off the crates. Jugga J is whipping the Ghost's ass right now. Hard right.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there.
What a move. What a move by Jugga J, but I think Jugga J might have winded out himself. Now Jugga J dragging the Ghost. Which Jugga J thinking can't be anything good. And now the Ghost fights back. What a super kick by the Ghost. with a super kick. The Ghost setting up that table. Maybe not, maybe not. He's got that look in his eye, y'all.
Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
What a spear by the Ghost yet again on Jugga J. And now I think the Ghost is going to set up that table. Maybe not. He doesn't like tables.
Cloverleaf applied. This has got to hurt.
And I think the Ghost is trying to break the leg of Jugga J.
Nasty. Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
And here we go, another spear. And the Ghost walks away as the winner in this one. And for your main event, ladies and gentlemen, Ace Hunter goes one-on-one with the Rated R superstar Edge. Keep in mind, Edge will be defending his All-Star Championship at SummerSlam, y'all. But tonight, Edge will have a one-on-one match against Ace Hunter, and your winner is. And Ace Hunter is victorious over Edge in this one. I think this ends Edge's undefeated streak. Edge was doing tremendous between Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, and it was Ace Hunter who put it in to Edge's undefeated streak. Shout out to Ace Hunter. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude Monday Night Raw. I will see y'all at Friday Night SmackDown. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. I still have not gotten used to saying that. All right, but here we are on Friday Night SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wyatt Six have been terrorizing Friday Night SmackDown in the past couple of weeks. Because I am general manager, I issued them a match right here tonight. So it will be Dexter Lumis and Eric Rowan versus the Red Dragons of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. And that match starts right now. And your winner is. And the Wyatt Six have defeated the Red Dragons right here on Friday Night SmackDown. The Wyatt Six, they're terrorizing Friday Night SmackDown, y'all. Don't know why, don't know how, but they doing it. And as soon as they got backstage, Uncle Howdy attacks Adam Cole backstage. Keep in mind, Adam Cole has a match against Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. But it looks like Uncle Howdy has not only attacked Adam Cole, but he also injured him. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Cole will not be able to compete at SummerSlam. But don't worry, me as general manager, I'm already on it, all right? I will find a replacement for Adam Cole. It might be somebody from Undisputed Era. Somebody is going to be facing Finn Balor for that IC Championship at SummerSlam. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Dakota Kai is in action, and she goes one-on-one against Saraya. And your winner is. But unfortunately for Dakota Kai, Saraya was victorious in this one. Dakota Kai, I don't know, maybe you need to come back over to Monday Night Raw. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe I could talk to Bayley, talk to Io. Maybe we could get the band back together, right? Over here on Friday Night SmackDown, you're not looking too hot, but and Finn Balor takes to the ring to discuss his frustrations about SummerSlam. Finn Balor feels because his opponent, Adam Cole, was attacked, he feels as though he shouldn't have to defend his Intercontinental Championship. And I somewhat agree. I understand Adam Cole's injured. Finn Balor shouldn't have to compete. However, over here on my universe mode, every championship will be defended on PLEs. And sometimes even on regular shows. All right. With that being said, Finn Balor will defend his IC Championship against somebody at SummerSlam. All right. That's just the way it goes down over here. Finn Balor, if you don't like it, we can always relinquish your IC Championship, and I'll find another IC champion. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Finn Balor in the Judgment Day, Damian Priest is in action, and he goes one-on-one with Matt Cardona. And your winner is. And Matt Cardona gets the victory over Damian Priest. Not looking too good for the Judgment Day right now. And it was last week on Friday Night SmackDown, y'all, where we seen Elektra Lopez go one-on-one with Julia. And we also seen the return of Lola Vice coming to her friend's aid and attacking Julia. And now this week, we have some tag team action for your ass, as Elektra Lopez and Lola Vice will be going against Julia and a partner of her selection. All right, it's been randomized, and it looks like Thea Hale will be making her return to Friday Night SmackDown. All right, Thea Hale is back. She will be teaming up with Julia to take on Lola Vice and Elektra Lopez, and your winner is. And what a victory it has been for Julia and Thea Hale, putting the hurting on Elektra Lopez and Lola Vice. Not looking good for them, but shout out to Julia and welcome back, Thea Hale. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Empress of Tomorrow and the leader of the Kabuki Warriors. We got Asuka, and she will be going one-on-one against the Queen of the Ring and #1 contender for Jade Cargill's Women's WWE Championship at SummerSlam. We got Queen Charlotte Flair, y'all, and your winner is. And it looks like Asuka was able to get the victory over Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte Flair is not looking too hot going into SummerSlam. Will she be able to beat Jade Cargill for that Women's WWE Championship? We will have to wait and find out until SummerSlam, but shout out to Asuka. And in your main event, ladies and gentlemen, we got Universal Champion CM Punk going one-on-one against the All-Star Champion, Rated R Superstar Edge. And your winner is. CM Punk was not able to get the victory tonight. Will he be victorious as he defends his Universal Championship against Gunther at SummerSlam? And the same thing for Edge as he defends his All-Star Championship against Cody Rhodes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Friday Night SmackDown. Don't go nowhere. I'll see y'all at SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hottest party in the summer. Welcome to SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a 2-night event, a spectacular one, if you ask me. All right. We got championships on the line. We got championships on the line tomorrow. Will we have new champions? Will champions retain? Find out all of that and more as we cruise through SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, please leave your predictions down in the comment box below before every match. All right. Don't cheat. Don't cheat and watch the results and then comment before, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, starting it off hot, representing Monday Night Raw, we got Shotzi, we got Ruby Riott. I call them the Rockers. And they will be going against the Unholy Union, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my money on the Rockers. Please bring them championships back home to Monday Night Raw. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, your winners are. And the Rockers, Ruby Riott and Shotzi are your new women's tag team champions. Shout out to the Rockers. And in the next match, y'all, all right? Adam Cole was supposed to have a match against Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Unfortunately, Adam Cole has been attacked backstage by none other than Uncle Howdy and the rest of the Wyatt Six. All right, the Wyatt Six has been attacking superstars left and right on Friday Night SmackDown. All right, now low key, I don't want no smoke with the Wyatt Six, so I had to do what I had to do, y'all. Hopefully, y'all understand. All right, Finn Balor will be defending his Intercontinental Championship against none other than Uncle Howdy right here, right now on SummerSlam, y'all. He said if I didn't do it, he was going to come and beat my ass next. I didn't want those problems. I didn't want those problems. So, ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Howdy, Finn Balor, IC Championship on the line, and your winner is. And Uncle Howdy is your new Intercontinental Champion. This is not good news for the rest of the SmackDown roster, because now that Uncle Howdy has a championship, who's gonna beat Uncle Howdy? Who? Finn, I'm sorry, bro. Finn, I'm sorry, but hey, at least I did say in the beginning of the season that I did want to make Finn Balor a champion, and I got that thing done. I'm sorry, Finn, that it had to end like this. If you want your rematch, bro, go be my guest, go for it. But low key, if I was you, I wouldn't, bro. It's Uncle Howdy. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Natalia. Thank you, Natty. She will be defending her Women's United States Championship against Roxanne Perez. And Roxanne Perez last Monday, all right, this past Monday on Raw, Roxanne Perez has defeated Mandy Rose and Tiffany Stratton for this opportunity right here. All right, Roxanne, show everybody why you deserve to be on Monday Night Raw. Could Roxanne Perez be the new Women's U.S. Champion? Find out right now. And your winner is. And Roxanne Perez has defeated Natalia, and she is your new Women's United States Champion. What an impressive run for Natalia. Can we get a hand clap? Can we get a hand clap for Natalia? Thank you, Natty. Thank you, Natty. Spectacular run for Natalia. Roxanne Perez is the new Women's U.S. Champion. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I know, but the Wyatt Six said if I did not give them this championship opportunity, they was going to come to my office and wrap my tie around my neck. I could not have that. I could not have that. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wyatt Six will be competing against the family of Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo for the WWE Tag Team Championships. I know. I didn't really want this to happen like this either, but hey, y'all want me to be general manager, right? Y'all want me to continue making these matches? Okay. In order for that to happen, I had to at least give them an opportunity. Now, will they win? That's not up to me. That's not up to me. That's up to them. All right. Hopefully, the family wins because we do not need the Wyatt Six to have all this power. All right. The family. I don't even like Tony D'Angelo, but Tony D, please win this match. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wyatt Six, the family, and your winner is, oh my gosh, bro. And the Wyatt Six are the new WWE Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, if the Wyatt Six was not running rampant on Friday Night SmackDown before, or you better bet they're doing it now. The Wyatt Six, Uncle Howdy is IC champion. Eric Rowan and Dexter Lumis are WWE Tag Team Champions. Somebody got to stop this. Somebody has got to stop this. And next up, y'all, Yeet. Main event, Jey Uso. Yeet. He will be defending, Yeet, his United States Championship. Yeet. Against Kevin Owens. Yeet. In a steel cage match. Yeet. Right here on SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, drop your predictions down below. These guys, low-key, have been playing hot potato. They've been playing hot potato with this championship. Kevin Owens beat Jey Uso, then Jey Uso beat Kevin Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, United States Championship on the line in a steel cage match. And your winner is. And Jey Uso retains his United States Championship against Kevin Owens in this steel cage match. What a spectacular showing from Jey Uso. Kevin Owens, you're not getting another championship opportunity for a long time, pal. All right. You held the championship for like 2 days, 3 days. Uncalled for. Congratulations to Jey Uso. Got him yeeting all over SummerSlam. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, Sol Ruga will defend her Women's Intercontinental Championship against none other than the EST of the WWE, Bianca Belair. Ladies and gentlemen, Bianca Belair, she deserves this opportunity. She deserves this championship. But can she beat Sol Ruga? We're going to find out all that and more right here and right now. And your winner is. And unfortunately, Bianca Belair cannot pull away with the victory. Sol Ruga must have hit her with that Soul Snatcher. Got her ass up out of there. Shout out Bianca Belair, though, and shout out Sol Ruga for retaining her Women's IC Championship. And now, before we get to the next match, y'all, as I said before, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, y'all might know them as A-Town Down Under. They have been on an impressive run so far this year. All right. They have beaten every single tag team on Monday Night Raw. All right. Title defenses, non-title defenses, they've just done it all. All right. I did tell them that they will be defending those World Tag Team Championships against surprise opponents. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you A-Town Down Under versus the Hardy Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, A-Town Down Under will defend those World Tag Team Championships in a ladder match against the Hardys. Matt and Jeff, ladder match legends. All right, ladder match legends. Can they beat Grayson Waller and Austin Theory? Or hey, maybe A-Town Down Under is just that good that they will still be World Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, championships on the line in a ladder match, and your winner is. Low-key, I did not see this coming, but Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, they are still your World Tag Team Champions. Can anybody, if anybody, beat Grayson Waller and Austin Theory? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Night 1 of SummerSlam. Let's go ahead and jump straight into Night 2. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it on Night 2 of SummerSlam. Starting it off tonight, we got the Women's WWE Championship on the line as Jade Cargill defends against the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be a good one. And your winner is, wow, I'm thoroughly surprised. Jade Cargill is still Women's WWE Champion after defeating Charlotte Flair. And ladies and gentlemen, Jade Cargill, she's doing impressive things over here on Friday Night SmackDown. It's crazy how things change when things change. I know y'all wasn't expecting this one to be on the card. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. Jugga J, the Ghostt, ambulance match. This was supposed to happen at WrestleMania last year, but as you guys remember, a little bit of technical difficulties, I had to settle for a casket match. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the match that should have happened at WrestleMania. But it's never too late. It's never too late. Jugga J, I'm going to beat your ass, my dog. I'm going to beat your ass. And I'm going to put you in that ambulance, and I'm going to make sure, like I said before, I'm going to make sure you never are able to win a championship ever again. You attacked me on Monday Night Raw, and what happened? I beat that ass. I came over to Friday Night SmackDown to do what? Beat that ass. So you bet your top and bottom dollar I'm going to be here on SummerSlam in Cleveland, and I'm going to beat that ass. Might even use my briefcase. Jugga J, get your ass in the ring, dog. Get your ass in the ring. We got to talk.
This match symbolizes a unique form of conflict resolution.
Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. We getting after it already, ladies and gentlemen. This is history in the making.
We are in line to witness a hellacious beating. Bang!
Jugga J and the Ghostt have been battling it out for years.
Setting them up for Fisherman Buster.
This all started in SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, y'all.
Hammer fists striking at will. The ref might
I was minding my own business, and Jugga J came out of nowhere and attacked me. I have never forgiven him. Oh, we going to the ambulance already.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Open up them doors.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back. And now he's just
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's got to do something, anything to get back in this fight.
Break that arm. Break that arm.
Look at this.
Yup. Break that arm.
Ooh.
Get up, Jug. Get up, Jug. Can we use weapons in this match?
He's climbing to the top.
I've never actually watched the ambulance match before. I don't really know how it works. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Off the tip top.
Crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Corey, what kind of thoughts are
beat his ass, Ghostt.
Competitors right now, or has
remember how he disrespected you at WrestleMania?
Well, tell the truth, Cole. If a rivalry gets to an ambulance match, that tends to mean there's a lot of bad blood swirling around. All rational thought leaves the building, and instead
that's fine. That's fine.
Takes over. That's what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
Oh yeah. We tuning up the band, boys. Bam!
And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
An absolute
time to tune up that band.
From him here.
Let's get it. Let's get it done.
Opening the back doors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
In this ambulance match.
Look at Jugga J, y'all. Going underneath that ring. Yeah, I don't need weapons to beat you. I don't need weapons. Oh, man. Now, don't let him hit you with that prime bottle. There you go. Ooh! I'm on the edge of my seat, y'all. Oh, yeah. Drink a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even know you could grab those. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at this assault. And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
Get that prime bottle. Hit him in the head with it.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
That's fine. No way. There you go. There we go. What is this? Ooh, Ataxia. Shout out Austin Theory for letting me borrow that. What we going for? Big time spear through the ropes. Yeah, Jug, you should have left me alone, bro. You should have left me alone.
No idea where this one's heading. Uh-oh, look out.
Okay, let's not do too much. Just throw him in the ambulance.
Seems like he's only taking big shots right now. Got them off their feet here.
Yeah. Throw him in there. That's what we like to see. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Close him up in there. Close him up in there. Yup. Yup. Close him. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Great job, Ghost. Great job, Ghost. I've never been more proud of him. I've never been more proud of him. All the disrespect that Jugga J has been dishing out on me. Yeah. It's been due time, ladies and gentlemen. In due time, I was gonna get mine. Look at Jugga J try to hit me with the prime bottle. Eat that super kick instead. I couldn't be more proud of the Ghost right now. And now that I got Jugga J out the way, I'm gonna get my hands on some championship gold. Either I cash in, or I get it the old-fashioned way, and I earn my respect around here. Either way, I'm gonna make sure I get me a championship right here in WWE 2K25. Ooh, what a match! What a match by the Ghost. That's how you get it done, my dog. Let's go out and celebrate. Big time. All right. Next match, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. I call her Mommy. And she will be going one-on-one against Bayley. Women's World Championship on the line. Somebody got to walk away as champion. Will Bayley retain, or will we have a new face that runs the place? And I'm not talking about AJ Styles. I'm talking about Rhea Ripley. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is. And Rhea Ripley hit the Eradicator, boom, right on Bayley, and she is the new Women's World Champion. But an impressive run from Bayley. She's held that thing all the way from 2K24. She's done it all the way in 2K25. Shout out Bayley one time for the one time, and shout out Rhea Ripley for becoming the new Women's World Champion. And speaking of world champions, the best in the world, CM Punk, will be defending that Universal Championship against Gunther. Yes, over here on my 2K25, we do call that the Universal Championship. And your winner is, come on, CM Punk. I got my money on Punk right here. And Gunther has once again become Universal Champion after defeating CM Punk. And unfortunately for Punk, he did not hold his championship long enough to get a rematch. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumble. But shout out to Gunther for once again becoming Universal Champion. And up next, y'all, I'm going to brag on myself for a little bit because I think this is personally some of my best work. All right? We have a Iron Survivor match, WWE Championship on the line. We got Big Bronson Reed. We got Drew McIntyre. We got the Samoa Submission Machine, Samoa Joe. We got the badass Braun Breaker. And we got the WWE Champion, the American Dragon, Jake Long. I mean, Daniel Bryan, my bad. Disney be playing in my mind sometimes. But only one of these gentlemen, or lack thereof, can walk away as WWE champion. Personally, I got my money on Drew McIntyre. But your winner is. And Big Bronson Reed is your new WWE champion. Shout out to Bronson Reed. Now, low key, I don't know if Daniel Bryan has held this championship long enough for a rematch. If he did, he may possibly get a rematch. If not, on to bigger and better things. But shout out to Bronson Reed. And in your main event, ladies and gentlemen, the All-Star Championship is on the line as the Rated R Superstar Edge defends his All-Star Championship against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be a phenomenal match. Cody Rhodes scratched, clawed, and dug his way to get this opportunity right here. For the first time since 2K23, could we see Cody Rhodes once again become All-Star champion? Cast your votes down below. Cody Rhodes and Edge, let's get to it. And your winner is. Oh, and once again, the Rated R Superstar Edge proving his dominance, victorious over Cody Rhodes. Can somebody, if anybody, beat the Rated R Superstar Edge? But ladies and gentlemen, wait, what's that? Say it one more time. It appears the Ghostt is cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase against the Rated R Superstar Edge. And ladies and gentlemen, we just got word the Ghostt is cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase against the Rated R Superstar Edge. What could possibly go down right here? The Ghostt victorious over Jugga J earlier tonight in an ambulance match. And he said he was going to make sure he gets his hands on a championship. I didn't think he'd cash in tonight. What could go down when the Ghostt goes one-on-one against Edge? Big time springboard clothesline.
This match can serve as the kind of scouting necessary to topple the champion.
Edge is a very tough competitor. Like I said earlier, he has not lost too many matches here in Universe mode.
Elbow drop right on point.
Could the Ghostt be the one to take the championship off of Edge? Or will Edge continue his dominance right here at SummerSlam? Sponsored by Minute Maid. I didn't know that. Let's go, Ghostt.
Right to the forehead. My God, what a striking display.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but
damage that arm. There we go. There we go.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Ah, come on. You got to hit your target. Hit the target. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, yeah, we tuning up the band, boys. We tuning it up. Big bow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time power slam.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
He has him
let's go.
Right in his sights.
Let's go.
Sky high.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Uh-oh. We don't need Edge to have the upper hand here.
Gets tossed back into the mat.
Big forearm.
I'm not going to let him slap me in my face like that. Hell no.
Professionalism in an attack like that.
Come on, Ghostt.
He's getting on his feet.
Ain't no way he got a spear locked in. He don't have one. Okay? That's fine. Kick out at one. Kick out at one. We don't even need that. Referee sold you. I was just about to hit that super kick too. That's fine. That's fine. Get out that corner. Referee, I need you to move so I can see.
What is this superstar planning now on the top rope, bringing their opponent?
I guess we can't reverse this, huh? Big time power bomb off the tip top. There we go. I like that. I like that. Ain't no way he got a spear ready to. I've never seen Edge do that at 52 years old. I don't think he's 52, but y'all get the point.
He's staying on the offensive.
Oh my gosh. Roll out the ring. Roll out the ring. You got to recoup and recover.
Wicked kick to the lower back.
Oh my gosh.
Is this necessary?
Ref.
Ripping at the eyes. I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
No way. No way. Is this how I lose my briefcase, y'all? There's still some hope left. There's still some hope left. Let's get it. Let's go, man.
Downright extraordinary. I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Fight back, Ghost. Fight back.
Nowhere to go.
Hit him in the head.
Attacks have him staggering.
It seems like he has no way to escape here.
And he's letting his prey
Oh my
stumble
gosh.
right into his trap.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, roll out the ring. You should have been did that long time ago. Ain't no way Edge going for a suicide dive, right? Not at his age.
No way. Suicide dive! Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
I need the Ghost to hit some type of recover or something.
Guys, we should really watch out. This could spill over here in an instant.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Vicious. He's bringing his A game at the moment.
He's just running
Okay.
roughshod over his
Edge is a very tough competitor, I'm seeing.
Indescribable.
Like I knew he was gonna be tough to beat, but I didn't think he was gonna be this bad.
When you are at your breaking point, savage stomp right to the arm.
And he tosses him back in now. He's really pushing the limit.
I did have a match earlier tonight too, so that definitely, you know. Great job, Ghost. Great job, Ghost. Can we tune up that band one more time? That's fine. Cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now attempts the cover.
Come on, ref.
Can he keep him down? Got it. No,
Okay.
just a two.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh,
That's cool. What we going for right here? Okay.
interesting kick to the
Okay.
midsection. Oh, look at this.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3.
Over. Oh, going right into the pin.
Oh my gosh.
Don't believe it. How close
I needed that right there.
that was about as close as it could get without it all being over for
That's
him.
fine.
Thought it was over.
Can we maybe hit a
WWE
5-star Frogger at the right time though? At the right time.
Finally finish this. These competitors have been unloading on each
Now I do have to be careful because Edge does have a spirit locked and loaded in his arsenal.
The moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
Okay, we going for a 5-star Frogger
High risk.
or elbow drop. I'll take an elbow drop too.
And he takes out
Let's get it, ref.
beating there.
He's in real trouble now. His mark.
And picks up a monumental victory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got some time to take another look at some
The
of the highlights
Ghost
in that one.
is your new all-star champion. Hey, great job, Ghost. Great job, Ghost. I couldn't be more excited right now, y'all. Oh, man. Hey, I got to give Edge his flowers, though. Very tough competitor to beat. I thought it was over right there with that spear. I'm surprised the Ghost kicked out at 2. I'm surprised right there. Edge hit me with a nice suicide dive on the outside, surprising at his age. I hit him with a big time, yes sir, face breaker. This could have been it right here. Edge said no sir, he still got some a little bit more left in the tank. All right. Now low key, this right here should have been it. I would have much rather liked to win off this move, but it's all good. Edge, tough competitor, like I said, he kicked out. You know, little baby, whatever that move is called, and then a big time elbow drop off the tip top for the 1, 2, 3. I'm not complaining at all. I didn't win how I wanted to, but I won, and that's all that matters, man. Now that the match is over, y'all, I was low-key debating on if I wanted to cash in my Money in the Bank briefcase right here at SummerSlam. All right, I wasn't gonna do it after I beat Jugga J. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it because that's just too much. But sometimes you gotta play the hot hand. You gotta play the hot hand. And I'm glad I talked myself into doing it. The Ghostt is your new All-Star champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I thoroughly hope you enjoyed SummerSlam. I know I did. All right. Now, Edge, at some point, he will be getting his rematch for the All-Star Championship. But I ain't got to worry about that tonight. Tonight, I can sleep peacefully. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button because your boy is All-Star champion. All right. And tell your friends to subscribe if you enjoyed this wonderful content right here. Shout out to all the new champions. Shout out to those champions who retained. All right. And a big shout out to the Ghostt for doing what he does best, which is winning. And he also got rid of Jugga J, so it's going to be a party on Monday Night Raw. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next PLE coming up will be Extreme Rules, and that is only for the Monday Night Raw brand, all right? Which is fine. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, man. If you did, smash that like button. As always, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Gang, gang. The Ghostt is All-Star champion, baby.